Hello everyone, my name is Jiasheng Pan and I come from the Software System Practice major. Today what I'm going to demonstrate to you all is my final year project, the Independent Sandbox Online Judge System based on Spring Boot, also known as the OJ system. This project aims to address the demand for real-time code evaluation in programming, education, and competitions. Meanwhile, through sandbox technology, it ensures security and high concurrent performance of the system. With the popularization of programming skills, more and more people are participating in programming, learning, and online competitions. The OJ system has obvious challenges in terms of security, resource management, and high concurrent processing. For example, the code uploaded by user may contain malicious instructions, or the system responds slowly during peak hours. Therefore, the goal of my project is to develop an OJ platform that is secure, stable, and capable of supporting concurrent evaluations using modern sandbox technology to isolate the code submitted by user. Yeah, here is my project's diagram. This project is an online evaluation system for programming questions based on Vue 3, Spring Boot, Spring Cloud microservices, and Docker. That is a system similar to the ACM competition and the program-solving website LeetCode. Systematically study and implement front-end and back-end template development, multiple design patterns, microservice transformation of individual projects, and Docker code sandbox. Next, I'll demonstrate this project. First, this is the login and the registration page. User can join the system by registering a new account after successful registration. They log in with their account and password. The system will assign different permissions based on different roles, such as the regular user and administrators. Yeah, we first register our account. Use the API interface like user 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After that, the account is created successfully, and here we can see in my database is the user I created, and administrator users generally do not provide entry points directly on the web pages. They usually modify the library directly or use code. Here, I set user 1 as administrator, and all others is the user. After successful registration, log into the system. Here, I set user 1 as administrator, who has functions such as creating questions, modifying questions, and supervising the whole system. Let me log in the user 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I enter wrong password, it will login failed. So I need This is the homepage of the project. You can see the created questions. These 3 simple questions were created by me in advance. Since I logged in with an administrator account, first of all, I will create a new topic, new question. The title, here is the create questions page here. The title of the question is join 2 strings, and let's set several labels for this title, such as the string and easy, because it's an easy program. And then I need to enter the question content here. I prepared it in advance. And then I need to enter the answer of the question. The answer to the question is this. Here, we can also set the time limit, memory limit, and the stack limit here. Finally, we set the test cases, including input and output. For example, here, like hello world, and I need to output hello world, and I can add any other test cases like apple tree. Yeah. Then I click the submit and the creation of the question is completed. You can see the newly created question when you return the home page. Yeah, I come back to my home page, and this question is successfully created. As an administrator user, we can also modify the questions that have been created. We come to the manage questions page, where we can update or delete the questions and also obtain the submission status of the questions. Like here, yeah, I modify the question I created right just now. Like here, I I -1 and submit it successfully update here. Yeah, and I don't want this question, I can delete it. And after refresh the page, it then appear here. Then we return to the login page and to switch the account of the ordinary user we just registered. For the moment, yeah, I use user2 to log in. Here, yeah, we can see the questions on the problem solving page and our submission records. Here, we can search based on the content of the question. After selecting the question, yeah, like here, because I just created the questions yesterday. There are not too many questions. If we have too many questions, I want to search the sum two numbers. We just need enter sum and submit. It will filter the questions for us. Yeah, I want to do this question. I click the do. Then we enter the do questions page. We can see the title, text, and the content of the question. We can choose different languages to practice and submit. Here, I will use Java for the demonstration. Like this question, it is sum two numbers. So, yeah, it's this code. Sorry, I enter this code. Yeah, this is a code editor I insert in my program. I submit the code, and here I can see my submission history here. After successful submission, I can go to the submission record page to check the judgment results. Here, you can see that the status code is 2. It means the code sandbox is executing normally. Moreover, the result is accept. It means our code is correct, and it costs time like 211. I will test one more. Sorry, it's not determine parity here. Yeah, I also prepare the code. Submit. Yeah, it's also true. It accepts AC. Yeah, if we enter the wrong answer, like this one, wait, A plus B, A add B add C, add 1. Yeah, it's wrong answer. Yeah, submit the code. If I see the submission history, yeah, it's returned. Status also 2 means the code sandbox work normally, but the wrong answer means it's the my code is wrong. Also, it's another situation that if we enter the A plus B plus C, but we don't have the C. After enter, yeah, the status will return 1. The 1 means that the code sandbox is not working properly, meaning that the user has submitted a suspected malicious code maybe, and our code sandbox will stop working. is to keep the safe. Yeah. From now on, the core process demonstration of my final year project comes to an end, and the technical highlights and the difficulties of my project lie in the development of the problem judgment sandbox, including isolation, concurrent processing, exception detection, and the Java security manager. I will present this in the paper and the final presentation. To sum up, the system has successfully implemented an OJ platform that can deal with security issues, support concurrent processing, and I have good user experience. Since this is a very large project, it requires continuous learning, improvement, and refinement in the later stage. In the future, I first plan to continue to improve the following directions, like introduce intelligent prompts and automatic compilation functions, beautify the front-end content and add more functions, add more competition models and the ranking systems to enhance user activity, optimize the scalability and the maintainability of the system through a microservice architecture. Thank you very much, teachers and students, for watching. My presentation comes to an end here. Thank you.